All right, YouTube, welcome back to a new video, and what a game. What a victory. So the Ravens, they've defeated the Atlanta Falcons 17-9. And here I am on the recap, going to break down their win, 8-point win over the Falcons. Now, first, I would like to say good job to the offense. Offense did a good job running the ball and chewing up yards on the field. Good job. You know, Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins had a breakout day today. What a day it has been for Dobbins and Edwards. Like, Gus Edwards, 11 carries for 99 yards. And J.K. Dobbins, 12 carries for 59 yards. See, this is why it's good to run the ball, okay? Not only we may have to throw the ball, but we just got to run the ball, okay? To have a better offense and a better game. All right? Now, speaking of our offense, we only had like one touchdown in the game, once again, okay? I know, speaking of scoring of field goals and touchdowns, we had a couple red zone trips and we were going to score a touchdown, but the Falcons kept on holding us to a field goal, but it's all right. And someone had a touchdown today, and that is Demarcus Robinson. And when Demarcus Robinson caught a touchdown, this was the first touchdown by a Ravens receiver for the first time since week 3 when we were up in New England. But now the drought is over. Demarcus Robinson, he got a touchdown. So yeah, one reception for that 6-yard receiving TD, which is good. Now, speaking of the Ravens defense, I really like how the defense stepped up. Like Marlon Humphrey, Roquan Smith, and Patrick Queen. How about those guys? They stepped up big on defense, okay? Like, I believe that this was in the second quarter. Like, Falcons QB, like, Desmond Ridder threw a complete pass to Drake London, and Humphrey punched it out. Guess who came up with the recovery? Patrick Queen, okay? See, Marlon Humphrey is having a Pro Bowl year this year, including Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith and the Ravens, they did a good job shutting down Avery Williams and Cordero Patterson. Like, speaking of the Falcons, you know, they did good on offense. Like, Tyler Algier was like having 18 carries for 74 yards. And Tyler Algier, the Falcons rookie, broke a couple tackles, and the Falcons, they fought hard. All right? And in the second half of the game, you look at Drake London, and Drake London stepped up just a tiny bit. So it's been a good game for the Ravens. Good thing is that for our defense, we kept the Falcons out of the end zone, which was good. We held them to only 3 field goals. They scored 1 field goal in each quarter, second, third, and fourth. What a defensive performance by the Ravens. For Mark Andrews, it's good that Mark Andrews was back in the game and had like 45 yards and 3 receptions. I know Mark Andrews did not have a touchdown in a while, but it's all right. And hopefully we'll see Mark Andrews get a touchdown before the season ends, okay? Ravens, good job to the Ravens. Now, since the Ravens won, that means that the Atlanta Falcons are eliminated from playoff contention. So yeah, I know the Falcons, for the whole game, they've been turning the ball over. And I remember, like I mentioned, that fumble recovery Patrick Queen had, okay? And Marlon Humphrey punched out that ball from Drake London's arms and Queen recovered it. I like how this Ravens defense is getting back on track, because last week was just a disaster in Cleveland. We just let Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt run all over us. But here, we held Cordero Patterson, Tyler Algier, and what's his name? Avery Williams under 100 yards, which was not bad. I really like how this defense is getting back on track in this game. And Justin Madubuike had a sack. What a defensive performance by this team. Good job to them. Just holding the Falcons to 3 field goals, no touchdowns. Just like we did with the Carolina Panthers back in Week 11. Here, on Christmas Eve, Good job to the Ravens getting the business done. Something crazy I'd like to tell you guys that Justin Tucker had a blocked field goal because of the Falcons special teamers, and this is the first time ever that Justin Tucker had a series of like back-to-back games with a blocked field goal. But still, we managed to get away with a win. Falcons, they dropped to 5-10. We improved to 10-5. And speaking of our playoff scenarios, we're going to have to try to root for the Bengals to beat the Patriots. And if the Bengals beat the Patriots, we clinched a playoff berth. So the Bengals could give us some help. And we face the Bengals at the end of the year. So next week, we will be at home versus Pittsburgh. So hopefully I can keep you all updated about Lamar and see how he's feeling. So we'll see when he's going to come back. Even though that we thought he was going to practice this week, but no, he's still recovering from that PCL strain. So, what a game. We beat the Falcons. So that means that we have swept the whole NFC South. Tampa Bay, New Orleans, Carolina, and Atlanta. Just like what Pittsburgh did, including Cincinnati. The Falcons' one and only win over an AFC North team was earlier in the season versus Cleveland. So this year, the Falcons are 1-3 versus the AFC North. Good job, Ravens. What a win. And yeah. So I would like to say Merry Christmas. Tomorrow is Christmas Day. Hope you all have a happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And yeah, that's all I have for the video. So good job, Ravens. 17-9. We win over the Falcons, and we'll be at home again next week versus Steelers. So I will see you all in the preview for that later in the week. So happy holidays. Stay warm. Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.